use the simple past. So you use was or were, right? Or if you have a verb, the past tense, the simple past of the verb. For example, celebrate, celebrated. Retire, retired. Live alone, lived alone. Okay? Please, go ahead. We check this in a few minutes. Go ahead, please. Okay, guys, let's continue with our work in the book with this exercise. Okay, Iran, can you let me read the first part? This example. I was born in Detroit, but I was raised in the country. Iran, can you continue with the next one, the next part, number 3?
Yes, teacher. Number
Number 3.
number 3. Okay. But
This part. What do you put here?
but I live
I lived, yes.
alone in the country.
Okay, according to the context, look, it says my parents, brother, and sister. So this person is not alone. So it's better. Yes. I lived.
Alone.
I lived with.
Okay. I live with my parents, brother, and sister on a farm.
Very good. Thank you. But it's better. I live with my family. You have to use this one here, okay? I lived, live it. It's past tense. Se escribe live it. I lived with my family. And what is the family? My parents, brother and sister on a farm. Thank you, Iran. Okay, Miguel, can you please continue? My brother.
My brother and I were into sports, especially baseball.
Very good. Thank you. We're into. It's here. Very good. Excellent. Nadia, can you continue? After high school,
Yes, after high school, I moved back to Detroit. I lived alone in a small apartment.
very good. I live alone in a small apartment. I didn't have any roommates. See? The logic gives you the correct answer. I live alone. Very good. Excellent. Cesar, can you continue? And I?
Um, and I was single. I didn't have a girlfriend at the time.
Very good. And I was single. Yes, you're correct. Very good. I didn't have a girlfriend at that time. Thank you. Okay, Jose Manuel, can you continue? But I have. Can you continue, Jose Manuel, please?
Which one?
Okay.
Which one?
Oh, this one. But I have.
They celebrate a year ago.
No, this one. But I have a why now, and then what is next? Alicia.
And then I be born
What?
5 years ago. Be born.
Maybe it's better.
Be raised.
Alicia and I were married 5 years ago. That's the correct answer. Alicia and I were married 5 years ago. Very good. Thank you. Zaira is not here. Alexandra, can you continue? And we what?
And we celebrate our anniversary last Wednesday.
Celebrated. That's right. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Abraham, are you there or you left? Abraham, not here. Okay. Josue Daniel, please, can you read the last part?
My parents took us out to dinner. They retired years ago, so they have a lot of free time.
Okay. Can you repeat? Took us.
Took us.
Took us.
Took us.
My parents took us out to dinner and they retired. Yes, they retired a year ago. So they have a lot of free time. Very good. Excellent. Now it's time for your challenge. Your challenge, remember, challenge is reto, challenge. So your challenge next is page 141. In your page 141, if you don't have the book, I have it here. This is the exercise.
40?
Page 141. Cross out, tachamos, cross out, the word that does not work in each sentence. Okay? Be careful because it says does not work. I call these words the crazy or illogical word. So you cross out the incorrect word in this sentence. For example, you can say Kelly is single. You can say Kelly is married. But it's incorrect to say Kelly is born. Right? It's incorrect. Okay? Because born is algo que pasó, nació. Okay? So it's incorrect. So try to cross out, tachar, cross out the incorrect or illogical word. Please. Try to do 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Go ahead, please.
retired.
That's right, yes. You can say Marcos was born in Quito, or you can say Marco was born, well, Marcos was raised in Quito, but it's incorrect to say Marcos was retired in Quito. No, that's incorrect, right? Because this is a verb in past tense. So you use was born or was raised. Okay, very good, excellent. Okay, Cesar, can you read this, number three with your, what is the incorrect word in number three? Cesar, what do you think?
He is single.
Single, because you can say Leila lives alone with her cousin, right?
Leila lives alone.
Yes, Leila lives alone, right? That's correct. Single is incorrect. So you can say Leila lives alone, or you can say Leila lives with her cousin, right? But Leila lives single is incorrect. Yes, so it's Leila lives alone, or Leila lives with her cousin. Thank you. Very good. Nadia, can you tell me what is incorrect in number four? What is the incorrect word?
Yes, the incorrect word is raised.
Great, yes, yes, that's right. You can say, my parents celebrated their anniversary last month, that's correct. My parents retired last month, because these are verbs, right? But my parents raised last month, that's incorrect, right? That's incorrect, yes. These are the answers that you gave me. Look, very good. You have all of them correct. Congratulations. Yes, that's correct. Okay, let's practice more about this. And we have a section B. In this section B, you have to number the sentences in the correct order. What happens first and what happened next. Let me give you a help. In the story number one is Ivan was single until he was 34. This is number one. And let me give you the tip for number two, the story number two. In number two, one is Jesus was born in Seoul. Let me repeat. Number one is Jesus was born in Seoul. So these are the tips. Number one, here is Ivan was single until he was 34. And in number two, this one, Jesus was born in Seoul, is the first one. Please try to order what is next, what is number two, what is number three, and what is number four. So the logic, the context is very important. Go ahead, please.
Cynthia.
Okay, guys, maybe you can help me with the microphone on. Okay, let's work with story number one. So the first thing to happen is here is, let me see, okay. Ivan was single until he was 34, right? Alexandra, can you tell me what is the next thing to happen here in number one, story number one?
Yes. alone during that time.
Yes, next thing to happen. Yes, very good, excellent. Jose Daniel, what is the next thing to happen? Jose Daniel?
Ivan was single until he was 34.
Yes, that's number one, yes. And the second is he lived alone during that time. What do you think is number three?
She lived there with her parents and brother. No.
I don't see that one. No, number one is Ivan was single until he was 34. The next thing to happen is then he lived alone during that time. And what is next? 1 or 4? The first one or the last one? What do you think?
The last one.
No, logically it's this one, the first one. This is number 3 and this is number 4. Because first they got married and then they celebrate their anniversary. Can you see? So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's work with story number 2. Please. Iran, what do you think is number 2? Because number 1 is Jesus was born in Seoul. What is number 2? Can you tell me, Iran, what is number 2? Number 1 is Jesus was born in Seoul. And what is number 2? What happened next? What do you think? Do you have it?
No.
Okay, let's try with Miguel. After Jesus was born in Seoul, what happened? On the rest. What do you think, Miguel?
She was raised in Incheon.
She was raised in Incheon, that's right. She was raised in Incheon, yes. And what happened next? Can you tell me, Nadia?
Yes, she lived there with her parents and brother.
Yes, she lived there with her parents and brother. And the last one, the most difficult, is now she lives alone near her parents. So these are the answers that you gave me. Very good. Excellent. Good practice. Okay? Okay, let me skip this part because according to the time, we need to, we come back here after we finish this lesson. And let me go directly with the grammar section that is very important. So in this section, we talk about what is called indirect questions, right? So what does it mean, indirect? Well, it's the opposite of direct, right? It's logically obvious, right? So you can say that indirect means not to do something directly or in a straight line. So it's the opposite of direct. Indirect is not to do something directly or in a straight line, right? Okay, we are going to use this indirect in these sentences, okay? Let me show you. Question number 1, how are you? And the second question, similar, can you tell me how old are you? And let me ask you, which sentence sounds more polite? What do you think, Alexandra? Which sentence sounds more polite is amable or gentil. So which sentence sounds more polite? How old are you? Or can you tell me how old are you?
The second question.
Yes, that's right. This is an indirect question. Yes, because you use indirect question to be more polite. Okay, so in summary, in summary, many times we use indirect questions when we want to sound more polite or gentle, amable, right? Okay, and these are common in question about personal information. So we use indirect question usually with personal information. information. Okay? Well, we have more information about indirect questions here. Let me read examples. Can you tell me where he was born and raised? Right? This is one indirect question. Another, do you know if he likes broccoli? Another is, I like to know what sport or hobby he's into. Okay? That's right. And we have tips. We have tip here in the front. In this part of the slide, we have another tip. You can also use these words to form indirect questions. So, do you have any idea where is the parking lot? Or I want to find out more about this article, for example. Or I wonder if I can take the exam tomorrow. So these are expressions, words that you can use to form indirect questions. Okay? Right. We have more tips. Well, accuracy check, as you remember, accuracy check is to avoid, evitar, avoid errors. Yes? So that's the purpose of accuracy check. To avoid, evitar, avoid errors, right? So what is the tip? In yes, no, indirect questions, do not use do or does in the second part of the question. So if you say this in red is incorrect. Do you know where does she work? That's incorrect. You don't say it like that. You only use one auxiliary, only one. Do you know where she works? That's the correct expression. So remember, in indirect question only, you don't use two auxiliaries. You use only one auxiliary. Please remember this tip to avoid errors. Okay? Very good. Now, maybe it's time for you to build the rules for indirect questions. So we have examples, we have tips, and you have three rules. Please analyze them, analyze them, and choose the correct option. Question word order or statement word order. It's what or if. It's a period or a question mark. Okay? Please take a few minutes so you can answer or select the correct option after you watch the examples and the tips. Please go ahead. is a statement that is like in present. He was raised, they were sick, right? Or you were late. So as you can see, in statement word order, pronombre y auxiliar y verbo en pasado. And question word order is verbo to be en pasado, pronombre y verbo. Okay? I put this to help you answer the three rules. Okay? So maybe you can tell me the correct answers. Right? Okay, let's check the answers. For example, let me check my microphone. Yes, it's okay. Nadia, for example, can you read rule number 1 with your answer?
Yes. In indirect questions, use statement word order.
That's correct. Yes, yes. Look at this. He was born. Yes, that is statement word order. So in indirect question, you use statement word order, right? Like this. He was raised, they were happy. Yes, that's statement word order. Very good, excellent, you got right. Okay. Miguel, can you read the second rule? What is the answer in second rule?
Use if in an indirect yes no question.
That's correct. Yes, very good. Use if. Can you see here? Yes. Do you know if he likes broccoli? This is a yes no question. Yes, he does, or no, he doesn't. Two answers, right? Positive or negative. So, in yes no question, you use if always. Do you know if he likes broccoli? Very excellent. Okay. Please, Alexandra, can you read rule number 3 with your answer, please?
For indirect questions, within statements put a period at the end.
Yes, that's correct. Put a period at the end. So, this is, as you can see, this is indirect question within statement. Okay. In other words, sentence number 3 is not a question. Can you see? Sentence number 1 and 2, these are questions. Look at the question mark here. But number 3 is not a question, no es pregunta, right? Pero es una pregunta indirecta porque está dentro de un enunciado que no es pregunta. I like to know what sports or hobbies he's into. When you have that, you put a period here at the end of the expression, right? Please don't forget that. Okay, well, you know all the rules. Let's practice the rules. We practice now the rules, please. So, we have here direct questions. Yes.
¿Me la puede regresar? Es que ya no le alcancé a... Ya.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go. Now you practice the rules, okay? In this part, we have direct questions. The first part is the normal question. Where were you raised? When does your teacher want to retire? These are direct questions. The normal questions are your friends into sports? When do your parents celebrate their anniversary? Were your brothers and sisters born in this city? Now, you have to change these direct questions into indirect questions, right? And please start with the phrases that are shown. So you can say this. Can you tell me? And then your answer. Do you have any idea? And your answer. I wonder. And your answer. And please remember the rules. You have to use statement or order in your answer. Okay? Let me help you with number 1. Where were you raised? Okay, well, you can say, can you tell me where you were raised? Can you tell me where you were raised? That would be number 1. Can you tell me where you were raised, that's a statement word order. You were raised is statement word order. And this, where you raised is question word order. Okay? So, let me repeat number one. Can you tell me where you were raised? Please try to do the rest, okay? And remember the grammar that is in your book to complete the indirect questions that we request here, okay? Please go ahead. Okay, let's check your answers. Let me check my microphone. Yes, it's on. Jose Daniel, can you tell me what is the indirect question in number 2, please? What do you have? Do you have number 2, Jose Daniel? How about you, Jose Manuel? Jose Manuel, do you have number 2?
When does your teacher want to retire?
Can you read the complete statement? Do you have any idea what?
Do you have any idea when he retires?
Okay, or you can say, according to the direct question, you have to take the direct question, for example, to answer the question. Do you have any idea when your teacher wants to retire? Do you have any idea when your teacher wants to retire? That would be number 2. Thank you, Jose Manuel. Cesar, do you have number 3? What would be the indirect question in number 3, please?
I wonder, are your friends into sports?
I wonder if your friends are into sports. That would be the, yes, you have almost the correct answer. Yes, you need to put if, remember. I wonder if your friends are into sports. Yes, very good, Cesar, thank you. Nadia, do you have number 4? What is the indirect question in number 4?
Yes, Do you know when your parents celebrate their anniversary?
Yes, that's perfect. Very good. Yes, you are correct. Yes, Nadia, that's perfect. Do you know when your parents celebrate their anniversary? Very good. Okay, Miguel, do you have number 5? What is the direct question?
It's I'd like to know your brothers and sisters born in this city.
Maybe it's better. I like to know if, remember, this is a yes/no question.
Okay.
Esta se contesta sí o no. And then we have to use if. Remember, if. I like to know if your brother and sister were born in this city. Please check the answer that I have. Check your book. Take a picture or screenshot the slide as you wish, or you can take a picture. So number 5 is a yes/no question, so you have to use if. Were your brothers and sisters born in this city? No. I like to know if your brother and sister were born in this city. Number 3 is also a yes/no question. Number 3, are your friends into sports? You can say yes or no. It's a yes/no question. So the indirect question has to have an if. I wonder if your friends are into sports, right? And look, all of them have statement or word order, right? You were raised, teacher wants to retire, uh, uh, parents celebrate their anniversary. All of them have statement or order, okay? Now we practice more of this, right? But we do this in teams. Ask and answer the indirect question you wrote in exercise B with your partner. Okay, so you just ask the question and answer the question. You repeat the exercise with your partner. Okay, so let me go there and then I'm going to check again the teams because some of the members are not here. So I'm going to regroup. Voy a agrupar. Let me organize the teams again. So Abraham, 1, we have less members. Alexandra, it's number 1. Cesar, number 2. Iran, number 2. Jose Manuel, number 3. Jose Daniel, number 3. Carla, number 1. And Kevin, number 1. Okay, we have new members. Please practice these questions. You just ask and then you receive the answer. When you finish, you exchange role, intercambian roles, okay? And then we finish the activity. Let's go there. thanks for being here. Thanks for your participation, and let's check your challenge. Your challenge here about indirect question is in page 129. Please go to page 129. And in this page, if you don't have the book, I have here page 129. In the top, you have examples and what is called questions within questions, right? For example, do you have any idea where he was born? And remember the tip to avoid error. You don't put here do or does. So a typical error for beginners is to say, do you have any idea where does he was born? No, that's an error. You use only one auxiliary, Do you have any idea where he was born? So these are questions within questions, right? Can you tell me if she plays any sports, right? Or do you know if she plays any sports? Remember this, when you use if, it's because it's a yes, no question. It's a yes, no question. So you use if. So any combination here is correct. This is question within question. But you can have questions within statements. As you can see, these are no questions, no question mark here. No hay signo de interrogación here, right? We don't have, these are no questions. But it's a statement, so you can have a questions within, and within es adentro de enunciados. I like to know where he was born. And this is, remember, statement, word, order. Pronombre, auxiliar, y verbo. ¿Sí? Okay? So another example, I want to find out where he was born, or I wonder if she plays any sports. So these are statements, but implicitly these are questions. So son preguntas dentro de enunciados. ¿Sí? Me pregunto dónde nació. I wonder where he was born, right? But these are not questions, are statements, right? Okay, these are the examples, and the challenge is here for you. So please put the words in the correct order. Let me check my microphone. Yes, it's okay. Put the words in the correct order to make indirect questions. For example, you have all these words out of order, desordenadas, and the correct question is, do you have any idea where your roommate was born? Okay, so please try to do the rest with number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Please, go ahead. Okay, guys, maybe you can help me with some answers here. Okay, Jose Daniel, can you read number 2 with your answer, please? What is the correct question? Do you have it, Jose Daniel? Okay, how about you, Alexandra? What do you have in number 2?
I wonder if my cousins know about my parents' anniversary party.
Yes, that's correct. I wonder if my cousins know about my parents' anniversary party. Yes, you are correct. Yes. Jose Manuel, can you read the number 3? What is the correct question?
Do Ramiro and Eva know if you're married?
Maybe it's better. Do you know if Ramiro and Eva are married? Let me repeat. Do you know if Ramiro and Eva are married? That would be better. Thank you. Okay, Cesar, what do you have in number 4, please? Do you have number 4, Cesar?
When my espere, en un momento.
Let me help you. Comienza con I'd like, number 4, I'd like, and then what?
I like now when.
I like to know.
Okay, I like to know when my boss is going to retire.
That's right, yes. I'd like to know when my boss is going to retire. Yes, that's correct. Thank you, Cesar. Nadia, can you help us with number 5? What is the correct sentence?
Yes, I want to find out who those are people.
Who those people are. Yes, you are close, but in general, you are correct. These are the answers. Please take a picture so you can have the answers, or you can screenshot the slide. Remember, the slide is diapositiva. You can screenshot the slide, or you can take a picture, right? Very good. Excellent, guys. So we are done with lesson 1.2. Let me change to lesson 1.3 very quickly. Okay. And what is the name of the lesson? Let me see. Nice talking to you. Okay, that's the name of the lesson, right? And remember, please, let me check my microphone. Okay. Yes. Okay, so 9.3, it's about functional language. Do you remember what is functional language? It's very simple, right? Functional language is practical English. English in the park, English in your school, English with your friends. For example, oh my God, that's an expression, right? It's practical English. Are you serious?